Hello, my Dooley County Bobcat families. My name is Ms. Starks, and I'm your family engagement specialist for the district. In this video, we will go over some testing tips, and I have with me our school counselor, Ms. So, and I have Ms. Duncan. She's our elementary school counselor. And like I say, we're just going to give y'all some testing tips for the upcoming testing season. Ms. Duncan, what is the testing window?
For this year's school term, 2021-2022, our students are, both taking the Georgia Milestone Assessments. And we are starting our testing window on Tuesday, April 19th, until Thursday, I believe, on the 28th. And on Friday, the 29th, that's when the testing team, gather all the materials and send them on to Mrs. Thompson for her to, dally up and do what she needs to do, put her finishing touches on it. But definitely, our testing window is coming up Tuesday next week, April 19th through the 28th.
Okay, great. And what test will be administered?
Okay, so all of our students, 3rd through 8th grade, will be administered the ELA test, English language arts, as well as the math test. Now, for our 3rd grade for our 5th grade and our 8th graders, in addition to the ELA and the math test, they will also be administered the science test.
Okay.
Then, our 8th graders, in addition to the ELA, the math, as well as the science test, they will be administered the social studies test as well.
Okay.
So our 8th graders are going to do the entire, slate of tests. So they'll be doing ELA, math, science, and social studies.
Gotcha. Like I said, they'll be getting those tests in because they'll be upcoming ninth
Exactly. Want to make sure they get ready to basically, to higher order thinking. Each year it gets difficult. It gets challenging. And they have to embrace that challenge and that rigor. So it's important for them to be able to basically approach those assessments because it's assessing how they're basically their knowledge base.
Gotcha. So
it's important for them to do that, and also to prepare them for high school as well as post secondary.
Right. Well, thank you. Ms. So what can parents do before testing to help their children?
One of the main things I would think the parents need to do before testing with their kids, do some review at home. Make sure you set a bedtime for them.
I agree with that.
Make sure, actually I was looking up some information. It's GeorgiaExperienceOnline.com, which you can go to that website. The parents can allow the kids to actually do kind of like a improv, not necessarily improv, but they can go up there and actually look at how the test will be administered.
Okay.
So the parents would know what it looks like along with the kids. I think that would be a good idea for parents to do so they can know what the kids are dealing with prior to them actually taking the test on Tuesday.
Yes, that is a good tip there. What are some test strategies for students?
I would say that students need to relax.
I agree with that.
Yes, once you relax, you breathe, relax your mind, clear your mind. Once again, get plenty of rest. They need plenty of rest to eat before they come to school, because you don't want them to be tired, you don't want them to be hungry because they get cranky. We know how our babies are. They're going to get cranky. So those type of things they need to definitely do before testing.
Right, and I totally agree. Like you said, that getting that good breakfast in, that good night's sleep is very important.
And another key thing, be to school on time.
Right, yes.
They need to be to school on time. So everything, like if they didn't get an opportunity to eat breakfast at school, at home, then they need it at school. So just being on time.
Okay, great. Now, what do you suggest parents do nightly before tests?
Pep talks. Do pep talks. Do check-ins. Give affirmations.
I agree with that. Yeah, I love that. Like you say, you getting them pumped first. It's like, hey, you're gonna do your best tomorrow.
You got this. Actually checking in with them, praying with them, something to get them comfortable because we know how as adults, when there's anxiety, when we have anxiety, we tend to perform a little different. Some people work well under pressure, but everybody doesn't. So, just checking in with the kids, give them the affirmation. You got this. This is not hard as you think it is. But you know what you've learned all year. Now let's put it to play.
Yeah, put it to play. Yes, ma'am. Well, thank you. Ms. Duncan, what resources you recommend to parents to help prepare students for testing?
Well, Ms. Darrisol actually touched on one that I had thought about, and as a matter of fact, I inferred with Mr. Wright, who's our academic specialist at the K-8 Academy, very resourceful young man. And so speaking with him, he mentioned the Georgia online experience.
Yeah.
Experienceonline.com website, in which it's basically like a mock
Yeah.
test,
Mhm.
and so the parents could actually see
Right.
how the test looks.
Right.
Is with their students.
Okay.
So it's that's a very when I saw that, I said, oh, that is very beneficial,
Mhm.
because now they can understand what their child's going to go
Exactly,
through
they can
the
see
day
it.
of testing.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So very, very important and very beneficial resource there. Also, too, they can go to the Georgia Milestones website as
Okay.
well. This is the testing, I think it's called testing georgia.doe.org. And there they can, there's a plethora of information that they can go and just kind of peruse the website to see, frequently asked questions about what the test is,
Okay.
what's going to be on the test, how can they, how can they help prepare themselves. So
Right,
basically,
right.
what Mrs. Dariso just mentioned, as far as those resources, those testing tips, they can definitely use the testing GADOE.org
Right.
website.
Great.
So very, very beneficial, because, like I say, our parents are nervous too, like our students
Right.
are,
Yeah.
because they're like, okay, well, I gotta make sure my child is doing their best, because it's almost like a reflection of me.
Right.
But at the same time, we want everybody to relax.
Relax,
We
that's
need
the
them
first
to
thing.
breathe. We need them to breathe.
Yes.
Deep breathing is very, very important.
Yes.
I'm going into the testing too, but just making sure that their minds are focused.
Mm-hmm.
We do stress the importance of our state mandated tests, but at the
Right.
same time, we have to make sure that our students are in the right state of mind.
Right.
And
Right.
have that growth mindset that I can do this. It may be hard, it may be difficult.
Mhm.
I know it's challenging, but I'm going to take one testing a question at a time, and I'm just
Right.
going to knock it out and do my best.
Right.
Exactly.
So definitely. But yeah, those resources are very important, very beneficial.
Great. And I just want to tell you too, thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule, and thank you for the testing tip. Thanks for all of the great information. And our parents, please make sure you tune in, and we're going to have those links at the end of the video, so you can, like you said, you can go onto the website and you can see those tests. Samples that the students will go on the test. And again, thank you, Ms. Duncan, and again, thank you to Ms. Darren.
You're welcome.
And parents, y'all have a lovely day.